I dare say, my friends, we've achieved a great thing this day. Not only have we rid this place of a lot of the undead that plagued it, we've also found that incantation we can use to free the priest from that mirror. We also found that smiting rod thingy. I'm sure that'll be pretty useful. It'll be exceptionally useful. But that's not all. We also found the catalogue. Tremea's catalogue is in our grasp. We can't use it yet, but once we get the things we need for it, we'll be able to use that to escape Ravenloft. When you say we, am I included in that as well? If you're with us when we use it, we'll gladly take you with us if the spell within this tome will let us. I wouldn't mind exploring a place beyond Barovia. I'd gladly come with you. Sounds like a ticket to a whole new adventure. Let's not get carried away. We first need to free the priest's soul and figure out if we can actually get the things we need for the catalogue. If we can't, we'll have to get used to being here forever. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession. And when last we left off, you know the one thing we didn't find down there? A way to get to the second level. Maybe we have to find the way here. Who can say? Let's go and free the priest. Now, I believe the thing we need to break is right here. And we can do that using this. Not that. This here. I believe Aurora should do it. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go. Is it done? It's done. What was that left the mirror? That was the priest's soul. The soul has a tangible form. In such a trapped state, when it's freed, it certainly does. We should go and see the priest. Hopefully he's feeling a lot better. Hopefully the fact that he hasn't eaten for a while won't catch up with him. We have food enough for him if needed. Ah, yes, he seems much better. It's good to see you mobile again, old priest. I take it the spirit in the mirror was yours?
Oh, it was me. Indeed it was. Whoever you are, thank you. But go now. I am weary, and this is no longer holy ground. It has been corrupted by the evil of Count Strahd von Zarovich. He came upon us as might a madman. No mortal could have defiled my church so easily, or dealt such vile blows to holy men. As if we were thieves, or worse.
We've seen the bones of another within your church. Was this the intruder who cursed you, or perhaps another of your flock? You're referring to the bones in the corner. The very ones. You could have missed them if you didn't look that way.
He was my novitiate. A devoted young man slain by Strahd the night my spirit was cast into the mirror. If only the vigor of life could be returned to his loyal bones, I'm certain he would work to bring the Count to justice. I myself am too weary from the ordeal, and I believe no mere spell can raise his dead bones. A resurrection is necessary.
How is that different from just raising the dead with clerical magic? Resurrections are a big thing, Velika. They require a lot of preparation and material components and incantations, not to mention a scroll. We don't have such a thing, and I don't have the capability to cast it. We'll need to find those things. We had thought to venture into the cemetery beside your church, but we were unable to pass its mighty gate. Is there a key?
There is a key. Giving it to you is the only reward a poor priest can provide for the gift of his spirit.
Well, thank you very much. We'll be on our way. Do you need assistance in consecrating these grounds? I believe these grounds are lost. But thank you. You should go. The key to the cemetery is in our possession. Perhaps when we next go back to town, we should get the other keys that we had and put them on that key ring. We should probably head back to town. Gather our supplies. regroup, and then head to the cemetery. We'll surely find stuff we need to do there. More undead to slay, most likely. And now that we have access to there, there's something we need to do. But to do that, we have to go back to Barovia. And the way back to Barovia is, I believe, that way. So, back we go! And we probably won't find any enemies here. We didn't find any enemies here when it was day. When we come here at night, however, I wager there'll be some foes. Okay. Back in Barovia, we need to go to the Paladin's house. Also, we need to make sure we don't get caught up on trees. Okay, Paladin's house is around there, I think. I think it's that one. Okay, south we go. I hate to say it, but it's good to be back in Barovia. It's better than being surrounded by the undead. That's not much of an accolade, but it is an accolade this town deserves. Could we really call it a town? It's very much more like a village. It's very much more like a hollow shell. Greetings again. We have more things to deposit. Deposit them as you wish. And go in peace. Thank you. Now, we're going to put all these scrolls here, because we don't need these scrolls right now. There we go. Flame Strike. Actually, we might keep the Flame Strike scroll. Where's the Flame Strike scroll? That's prayer. We might keep that one. That one seems really useful. Now, what we want to do is get all of... Oh no, we left all the keys, didn't we? We left them in the cave. So we can't go back and get the keys. That's fine. So, we want to rest here and prepare spells. And then a little bit of healing. And now we need to go and go to the one building I've avoided stepping into until now. The one that triggers a quest that you don't want to get right away. So, we want to head up to this here. The one all the way to the north. It's still not dark enough that enemies will spawn. And I'm glad for that. So, we nearly there. We are there, actually. Excellent. We want to go into this place here. And we want to save before we do. Because things are about to happen. I don't know what, but things.
I came to destroy you! Yet, in tasting the will of this body, I know you to be different than those who slew us long ago. My name would have been Strobel then, a humble jeweler. He earned his keep by the skill of his hands, content in both life and the love of his wife and children. Now I am vengeance, unappeasable, unwilling to forgive. I have risen up to exact revenge on those who murdered us. And though I will not kill you, I will use you. He who took our lives was called Victor Grimmig. In the years to follow, he became rich, a powerful man capable of escaping all justice. At last, it is believed he escaped death itself and rules still from the darkness of his own tomb. Go to the cemetery and find you there a lord of ghouls, the undead murderer of my family. Destroy Grimmig, or I will turn my inner appetite for vengeance upon you!
A ghost. A vengeful ghost. A dangerous thing indeed, but one not intent on killing us. Not directly, This could be a suicide mission, but it is a just cause. How did you come to this, if you were once, as you say, a humble jeweler?
Thieves in the night. They came for stones, for amethyst and agate, for opal and emerald. These I gave them freely, yet their leader, Grimace, chose a dark course and stole from us our precious lives. I begged, but it did not stay their evil hands. I have sought them all out. All are gone, save one, Grimace, the Ghoul Lord.
Will you release us from your influence once we have done as you command?
Some humanity remains in this, my fearsome presence. Yes, destroy the Ghoul Lord, and you are free. Further, I will share with you a secret. Go now, fight, live, and return.
And now, we will end the dialogue. And that happens. Ugh. You are right, Gerard. I feel the ghost's presence within me. That's not good. Not good at all. But we must exact this ghost's vengeance. And for that we must go and face this Ghoul Lord. Can we defeat this Ghoul Lord? I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. We'll find out. And so, we have been possessed by a ghost. And I imagine we couldn't do what the ghost wants us to do until we have access to the cemetery, because if this Ghoul Lord is ruling from their tomb, that tomb is going to be in the cemetery. So imagine going in there, picking up that quest, and then going to do everything else first. You'd probably be in a lot of trouble. The ghost threatened great harm if we didn't do what it wanted, and I wager it actually will do that. Ghosts are very, particular about their vengeance. They're absolutely focused on it. So let's go to that cemetery. It's dark right now. We might actually get attacked by some foes. Don't see any foes right now. It appears these lands are peaceful. My spirit currently is not. I can imagine a ghost roiling inside your being. Not nice. So let's go navigate around these trees. Also, the church very close to that mist, and see if this is enough. Yes, it is! And with that, we are in. Into a new area. And immediately a ghoul! That was a nasty ambush. Indeed, and we're not done yet. There are enemies approaching. And Vulcan is frozen rigid. That'll be the ghouls. I've heard their touch can be fatal. Let's attack these from range if we can. Like so. Okay, we've got to be very careful. There are a lot of ghouls about, which tells me that we're in the right place. Also, the music here, amazing. Also, they're slowly getting closer, but you know what? If we can deal with them at range, we shall. Oh yes, we'll be dealing with these at range, most assuredly. There we go. This is the cemetery grounds, and considering the huge amount of ghouls over there, I wager... Oh, there are just loads of ghouls everywhere! Okay! Ghouls galore! Are we ready? I don't know. We're going to have to be. Okay, Velika, you're going to be very handy here. Very handy, considering the huge amount of ghouls approaching us. If the game gives you the ability to throw things infinitely, you do! Also, you pay attention to enemies approaching this way. And dealt with that one on the return. How many more do we have to deal with? Also, how many items are here? None that I can see. Okay, let's go. Got to clear this place out before we can think about confronting this ghoul lord. Agreed. Let's go. There we go. You're taken care of as well? You're taken care of too? Advantage of ghouls in this game, very slow. I'll take that. There are some rocks here, also a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. That's a miss. Gotta be a little bit more exact there. Gone. This dagger has proven invaluable. Indeed. Protecting us from a lot of encounters with these ghouls. Ghouls that can survive the day. Ghouls are not affected by the morning sun like a vampire would be. I feel, by the way, I feel the ghost's essence tugging at me stronger now that we're here. We should probably finish our business with the, ghoul lord soon. We must clear this place out first, even if the ghost is urging me on. Let's try our best to clear this place out. Not get surrounded. We could probably get surrounded really quickly. Okay, that's not a ghoul. Not a ghoul. Was that? Oh yes, that was a vampire. Sought to drain us of all our blood and make us one of their own. They failed. Indeed they did. I see supplies there. Supplies that could help us. Let's clear everything around first. Then we'll look. Okay, what do we have here? A sling of seeking. Ooh. A dagger. And a cloak. Which, is it magical? I don't know. Nope, that's definitely magical. This is not magical. Of course, it can be thrown. We haven't checked any of these tombs yet. Apparently there's an NPC there. We might have to check out that NPC. After, of course, dealing with all the ghouls. Like this ghoul here. And all these ghouls, there are a lot of ghouls. I wonder if the NPC is going to be a gravedigger. That would be very thematically appropriate. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if nobody buries their dead here anymore. Can we go in here? We can. Should we really be in here? We must check these places for the undead. I doubt this place is sanctified anymore. And if they're not using the things here, like this scroll, I suppose I should use it. It would be useful. There's a magic quarterstaff here, and a cloak. An entirely non-magical cloak, but still a cloak. Let's head out of here and look about a bit more. There's an NPC over there I want to say hello to. Also, a ghoul. Deal with the ghoul. Yep, there is a NPC just stood here, minding their own business. Oh wow, the dagger actually killed that ghoul on the return. I like that. Also, we are totally missing this ghoul. Let's just hit you there. Clear this place out. and then have a chat. Although, if we're ever actually going to clear this place out completely of undead, you know, right next to this tomb, we could check out this tomb first. This was a mistake, because huge quantities of undead here. And possibly a vampire. That could very well be the sound of a vampire. Are they actually coming this way? I don't know, you know. We're just gonna pop in here quickly. And regret it, because skeletons. As you said, these places aren't sanctified anymore. Indeed not. Here is an entirely mundane shield. Is that an axe of hurling? Oh, I believe it is. Oh, yes it is. Now I can throw 2 weapons that will return back, which will make you invaluable in the back line. Excellent. That is a fantastic find. I've heard of axes of hurling, just basically returning magical, axes. Not gonna say no to 2 things that Velika can fling. And so, when we come back, folks, there's a ghost in Gerard's body. We have to go kill a ghoul lord, and there's probably something else we have to do here as well as that, because I wager the, ghoul lord is optional. Then again, it might not be optional. This could be a compulsory thing we have to do. Does have a lot of extra stuff devoted to it, including the alteration of the character's sprite. It might be a main quest thing. But either way, the ghoul lord shall fall. That they shall. So we can just throw that, and that. Marvellous. Velika is now so much more deadly. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later, we'll be talking to this person. They seem like a cheery fellow, standing as they are in a graveyard full of ghouls. I have several questions, like how they're still alive and why they're here, but I'm sure we'll get the answers to those soon enough. Later.